Happy Monday. Welcome to our 60-minute circuits class. Today we're going to be doing a 45, 15-second recovery. We'll be transitioning through our efforts with some nice ease today, nice steady flow today. As with always, make sure you have your weights accessible. I have a beautiful rainbow of weights ahead of us. Make sure you've got them safely kind of placed in front of you so that you can grab and go as you do your workout today. Make sure you have water. Make sure your space around you is nice and safe and trip hazard free. And most importantly, make sure you have a nice smile on your face to get this Monday morning started. Today, we're going to be running through approximately 10 efforts, 45 seconds on, 15-second recovery transition time. We're going to start off with a 5 to 7 minute warm up, and then we're going to move right into our main set today. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with 3 big deep breaths just to get our minds, body, and spirit here today. When you're ready, take a deep bend into the knees, sweep the arms up, and exhale, release, let it go. Breathe in. Nice and long through the spine. Exhale out. Breathe in. Lengthen the body. And release. One more time. Breathe in. Take the arms overhead. Release the left arm down to the side body. Gentle side bend here. Just kind of giving ourselves almost like a good morning stretch to get the body ready. Inhale, sweep up. Right arm down. Lateral bend over to the right side. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep both arms up towards the sky. Let's take a little chest expansion. Hands reach behind the head, behind the body, or hands rest at the hips. Open up the shoulders, roll them back and down. Bring those hands a little bit away from the glutes here. Expand through that chest. Fantastic. Release the hands forward, interlace, drop the chin, release the back of the neck, release the shoulders. Beautiful. Release the hands, lift the gaze. Let's start our marches. Here we go. We're going to be here for a minute. Nice lift through the knees. I'd like some vigor. Let's go ahead and get marching on this hike. Beautiful. Knees tracking with the toes. If you're here, your knees tend to want to come out. I want you to try to turn those feet inward a little bit more. Think hip, knees, ankles are aligned, tall through the spine. Beautiful. Now we're going to take it from our march into our lateral step outs. We're going to do it again with some nice vigor just to create that nice warm building of heat into the body here. Your breath should start to feel a bit more challenged, but not to the point where you're feeling like you can't breathe. All right, here we go. In 5, we're going to take it to a lateral step out. In 3, 2, 1. Land those feet, karate chop from the hips, bend into the knees, step out. Long to the spine. Now, as with any workout you do, whether on your own, whether with me, whether with someone else, remember, honor your body and where you are today. Don't worry about where you were yesterday. Don't worry about where you're going to be tomorrow. Just honor where you are right now. So if you had a funny night's sleep last night, or you're coming off a cold, you want to tune into your body. Maybe you got to take it a little easier today. But if you had a great night's sleep last night, you rested all weekend, and you're ready to rock and roll it, maybe you want to take a little bit faster today, okay? Tune into that. All right, nice job. Keep those knees bent. We're going to start to create a little rotation with a punch with a little internal rotation of the hip. So we're going to switch, switch, switch. Little kick of the toe to the ground. A little bringing of the hip with us as we rotate. Nice arm strength through the upper body. Nice dynamic movement here. Beautiful. Beautiful. If this does not work for you, continue doing those side steps. Nice job. Beautiful. Excellent. You got it. Good. Keep it going. Nice and strong here. Pull it in. You got it. Well done. Proud of you. Excellent. Stay here for 10. 5, 3, 1, and march it out. Nice job. Woo! Resettle back into center here. Excellent. Beautiful. Take those arms, strong T, arm circles. Beautiful. Get through that whole shoulder girdle. Beautiful circumduction here. Move into all those crunchy bits. If this doesn't feel good, drop your arms down a little bit. Remember, they don't have to be here. maybe this is better for us today. Good, pull up those knees. Find a little bit of tempo here. You've got it. Awesome. Let's go ahead and we're going to switch directions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. You've got it. Excellent work. Keep it going. 10. Keep it going. You got it. Excellent. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms. Nice job. March it out. Reset. Fabulous. Good. Keep it going. All right, we're going to do some kickbacks. We're going to involve a bit of movement in the arms as well. So hip extensions, alternating sides. Let's go ahead, land our feet. We'll karate chop one more time into the hips, bend into the knees. We're going to reach and reach, reach and reach. That's it. Beautiful. So as you're reaching, knees are staying bent, back is long. Get some nice movement into the arms here. A little forward and back. Good. Now, as you're reaching, engage those glutes. Keep your gaze ahead. Try not to look at me. I'll guide you through as we move into something different. Just tune in. Keep that focal point right ahead of you. Working a little balance here. Beautiful. 15 more seconds. Nice vigor. Come on. We got it. Keep that core slightly engaged. You've got it. 5, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Nice job. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to finish with some sumos. Go ahead, land those feet nice and wide through the feet. Feet are out, heels are in. We're going to drop, reach, drop, reach. Bring those arms front, lift, side, lift. Work those inner thighs, down and lift. That's it. Beautiful. Now, if you're doing these and your knees are caving in, remember, you don't have to go far with these. What you need to make sure of is you're wide through the inner thighs. Always tracking those knees with those toes. That's so important. Nice and steady. Beautiful. You've got it. Good. Now we're going to do a little double pulse on each. So we'll go down, down, lift, down, down, and lift, down, down, and lift. You got it. Down, down, and lift. Try to find that equal effort into both feet. You want to be able to make sure both sides are doing their job. You don't have one side kind of taking over the other side. You got it. 10 more seconds. Come on, we got this. Feeling that work in the legs. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. March it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, land it. Nice job. Shake it off. Beautiful. We're going to get to our main set. Now, very, very straight up exercises. Nothing crazy, but we're still going to try to figure out areas we can maybe add a little more intensity as we move in. Could be tempo, could be resistance, could be focused on form, could simply be breathing, okay? So every time we go through our next new set, we're going to go through these 3 times. Think about where you could tweak it just a little to add a little bit more intensity to it, okay? We're going to start with a squat, leg circle, squat, leg circle. So I will do some weights. If you'd like to grab some weights, you can. I'm going to hold mine just at my chest here. So working a little bit of a isometric effort on the upper part of the body. I'm going to start with my feet about hip distance apart. I'm going to come down to a squat, lift, leg circle, down, lift, leg circle, down, lift, leg circle. Got it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Good. Flex in. Now, great work on balance here. So Your balance is feeling like a wavy palm tree today. That's okay, especially on this first one. Just got to get that kind of working. So take your time. Find something to focus on ahead of you. Shift those hips back, knees behind toes. Beautiful. Take your time. No need to rush. But of course, you want a little more intensity. Pick up that tempo. We got 10 more seconds left. Beautiful. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Excellent job. Beautiful work. Fantastic. Beautiful. All right, next, we're gonna do a little upper body work. So we're gonna do some cactus arms to shoulder presses. So we're gonna bring our arms up to 90 degrees. We'll bring them right in front of us. Find that 90 degrees. I'm going a bit light on this resistance because I find it a little bit challenging. So I am going to go in a little bit lighter. So tall through the body, elbows here. We're going to open, press, close, bring it back through center. Open, press, down, close. Open, press, down, close. Got it? Here we go. Open, press, down, close. Keep it going. So you've got some good work in the chest as we squeeze those elbows towards center. Shoulder presses, working those shoulder muscles. Beautiful. So nice to go a little light. Give ourselves some room. I'm sure I'm already feeling, we've got about 10 seconds left. I'm feeling this work. So I think that just is a nice indication that we chose the right weight. So going light, but it's quite heavy because we're holding those elbows up the whole time. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Release those arms. Excellent. Shake it off. Fantastic. Now, next, we're going to take it into a side lunge with a row. So we're going to take one weight, whatever weight you're feeling comfortable with to go into a row with. So we're going to work a little bit of the bicep, the tricep, as well a little bit of the bicep, as well as some shoulder. So we're going to start off with the right side. Take that right leg out. Find a lateral lunge here. So almost if you've done yoga before, it's almost like that warrior 2 stance where the toes are out, the knees are going to come in. I'm going to come into a kneeling, kind of kneeling my elbow on my knee here. And I'm going to lengthen through my spine and row. So really get that established positioning. Back is long, core is on. Here we go. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Now, if being too low doesn't feel right, place your hand at your thigh and find a little bit of a higher lateral lunge. Especially if you're kind of working through some back issues, going down might not feel like the best option. Make it tall, make it higher. Good. 20 seconds in already. Beautiful. You want to keep your core engaged here. The last thing I want for you is to arch your low back. You want to keep your trunk really solid here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Woo! Beautiful. All right, we are going to switch over to the other side. So grab that weight into the other arm, adjust your feet over to the left side. However you want to get into this position. Long to the back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Row. Again, this could be a high lunge. That's absolutely good. Whatever feels right. You're still working the same muscle group. Beautiful. Nice steady pace. Feel that work. You got it. Nice and strong here. Come on, we got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Woo, shake it off. Fantastic, everyone. Beautiful. All right, shake that off. Fantastic. All right, next, we're going to be going into some bicep work. So we're also going to be working the front of the anterior side of the deltoids. So we're going to be grabbing some weights. Palms are going to be forward. We're going to lift, bicep curl, open, lower back down. Grab some weights. I'm going to go light on this. See how it feels. Next round, I might go up a little bit. I'll see. Same with you. Take a look at what feels best. All right, so we're going to roll those shoulder blades back, feet face forward, feet are hip distance apart. We're going to raise up, curl it in, extend the arms, lower back down. So lift, curl it in, lengthen, row it down, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Elbows high. Nice and steady. I want you to feel every little nook and cranny of this effort. Feel that front raise. Keep those wrists neutral. Work those biceps. Fantastic. Beautiful. We got about 10 seconds left. Keep it going. Nice job, everyone. Beautiful. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent work. Beautiful. Proud of you. Fantastic. All right. So we are going to take it down for the next 5 efforts. One will be a tricep overhead extension. So we're going to work the back side of the arms here for our first effort down the floor. And then 4 efforts are going to be core related. So let's go ahead and make our way down to the floor. Make sure you have the appropriate weight for your overhead tricep extension accessible to you so that you can just grab it and get right into it. So I'm going to use 1 weight, but I'm going to take it a little heavier. If you have 2 light weights, you'll use 2, 1 in each hand. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to come down to the floor. If you're using 1 weight, make sure you've got a firm grip on either side of the weights. Knees are going to be bent. Feet are going to be facing forward, hip distance apart. So we're going to take the weight overhead, and we're going to go into our overhead tricep extensions. We're going to hold those elbows kind of lifted up to the sky, and then kick the arms up from there, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bend and reach. Now, the more you can narrow in on those triceps, being the elbows kind of staying in their space and staying high, the more you're going to target those tricep muscles. Same with that effort when you're kind of pressing into the floor with your feet. Make sure you have that same equal effort with both the hands. We do have a dominant side, so I want you to make sure that both arms are doing that work. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Beautiful. Well done. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and set that weight off to the side. We're going to come into our crunch, our core portion of class. We got 4 efforts here. Hands are going to come behind the head. I like you to interlace the fingers so that you can really rest the head into the hands. It's almost like you're holding your head in a basket. Now we're going to do a little combined effort here. 15 seconds, regular crunches, 15 seconds, mini crunches, and then going back to regular crunches for the last 15. So inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. 15 seconds. Here we go. Leave that chin lifted. Beautiful. All right, 7 seconds. We're going to pick those shoulder blades up off the ground. We're going to work into those mini crunches. So we're not going to let ourselves come down. In 3, 2, 1. Lift and pulse. 15, 14, 13, 12. Mini pulses. It's a little bit faster tempo. Lift the chin, rest the head. You've got it. All right, here we go. Back to regular crunches. Down and lift. Down and lift. Come on, we got this. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 and rest. Excellent job. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring our hands above the left knee and extend the right leg, but don't let it touch the ground. You can point the toes. We're going to switch and switch. Pull the knee in and switch and switch. Now with a little bit more tempo, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go ahead. Bring the hands behind the head. Here we go. Keep moving the legs. Lift up the upper body. Here we go. Hold here for 15. Continue to reach those legs. Good. Now we're going to add in a rotation for 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rotate, 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 rotate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Beautiful. Woo! All right. Now we can rock or roll ourselves up to a seated position. However you want to do it, let's go ahead and make our way into a seated position. We're going to be doing a boat position for about 20 odd seconds, and then we're going to go into some Russian twists. So again, we're going to be working the obliques. We're also going to be working the rectus abdominis muscles in that boat position. So sitting up tall, heels dig into the ground, spine is long, relax through the hip flexors here. Your legs might be a little bit longer than mine. They might be in a bit more. It's up to you. Shoulders roll back and down, spine lifts, the back of the head. We're going to lean back. We're going to release the hands if you'd like, or feather touch the back of the arms, the hands to the thighs. We're going to hold here for another 12 seconds. So for me, I've got to bring some awareness to my low core because my hip flexors want to pop in here and really do some work. Now let's bring our hands to our heart. We're going to rotate to the right, through center, rotate to the left, through center, rotate through center. Don't move your hips here. If you're not sure if you're moving your hips, take a look at your knees. If one knee is shifting up before the other one, higher, you're moving through your hips. Only upper body here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Pull yourself back up. Nice job. Fantastic. All right. From here, we're going to finish up with a little bit of extension. So let's come on to our tummy. So for this first round, we're going to do a swan dive prep. However, for some of us, you might want to go directly into your extension, more of a locust pose, and I'll discuss them both in a moment. So we're going to come down to the floor. If you're taking care and you don't want to go too much into it right away, maybe this first round you do more of a swan dive prep. So elbows are wide, hands are going to rest down on the side, gaze is going to be down to the floor, feet might be hip distance apart or glued together, whatever feels natural for you. Shoulder rolls back. You're going to inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Keep the belly and the glutes turned on. So lift and lower. That might be exactly where you need to be today. Now, if you're looking for a little more, we can lift both upper body and lower body without the help of the hands. Again, same idea, core glutes are turned on. Here we go. 3, you choose the version you want to do. 2 and 1. I'm going to start with the swan dive prep. Personally, it's early in the morning, so I'm going to just take these extensions nice and steady. Probably the second round, body will be even warmer, so be ready to take on just a little bit more. Good. Make sure you breathe as you lift, and you don't have to go high here. I am using some support of my hands here to kind of extend and lift my body, but I'm also focusing on lifting through my sternum and keeping my back body nice and strong here. Good. Keep going for 10, 9, 8. Pubic bone is down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Shake it out. Fantastic. Take your hands. Try to press yourself back into child's pose to give your back a little counter stretch and the back of your body a little counter stretch. That always feels really nice on the body, just to give it that little extra stretch. Good. Excellent work. All right, that was our main set. We're going to rinse, wash, and repeat 2 more times. Nice fluidity. We're going to finish off with a little few moments to stretch the body out and then move on with our day. So we're starting back up with our squat, leg circle, alternating our leg circles on either side as we come up from our squats. We're going to be using weights. If you're trying to add a little bit more intensity and you didn't use weights on that first round, maybe this is the time you take that opportunity to add the weights in for this round. Grab some water, shake whatever you got to shake off, fix your hair, your shirt. All right. So of course, squats are a very functional movement. The leg circles are quite nice because they get into that glute maximus a little bit more as well. So you can do this with some weights. You can do this with 2 light weights at the side, 1 heavier weight at the chest. It's whatever feels right for your body. So let's go ahead and get ready. Starting with our squat, leg circle, alternating the leg circles from one side to the next. Feet face forward, knees are going to track behind the toes. Weight's going to come at your chest. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, down. Lift, leg circle, back to center. Down, lift, leg circle. Of course, you know, I like to add a little instability function to it, which is always good to work on our balance, right? Like we need that in our lives. Beautiful, nice and steady. You've got it. Excellent. Beautiful, keep going. 10. Good, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job, beautiful. Awesome. Whew. All right, so next we've got our cactus arms with our shoulder presses. Starting in our cactus arms, elbows high, chest is open. Let's go ahead, press, lift, down, and close. Here we go. Now, when you're lifting, be careful to keep your spine long, your abs slightly drawn in, tailbone slightly drawn back if you feel like you're arching through your back here. Squeezing through that chest. Beautiful. We are 20 seconds in. Nice and wide through those elbows. Relax the shoulders. Feel into it. Good. 15 seconds left. Nice and steady pace. 10 seconds left. You got it. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Excellent job. Beautiful. Well done. So we're going to move into our side lunges with our rows next. Again, we can find a nice high lunge. We can find a low lunge, whatever feels right for your body. You're going to kind of play around to make sure it feels right for you. So adjusting, let's start with our right side. We're going to take that right foot out, find whatever version of lunge. Now, just as a cue to you, when you're looking down, you want to make sure your heels are aligned with one another. You don't want one heel here or one heel here. You can imagine what that happens to the pelvis here. So try to keep your heels aligned, especially if you're doing stuff like this on your own. It's a good cue just to kind of keep that nice and safe. Back is long, core is pulled in. Here we go, rows. You can also rest one hand here and do it from a high lunge. Beautiful. $15 seconds left. We're almost there. You've got it. No rotation here. So you want to make sure you're not rotating as you're pulling up, right? Everything is nice and long. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. Sometimes it might be tempting to kind of have that momentum of movement. Want to keep it really nice and solid. So you're just working that posterior side of the shoulder here. All right, other side, bend into that knee, lean in, back is long, core is on. 3, 2, 1, row. Also, what's happening to your head? Is it down here? Can you pull that head up on the rest of the spine? I want to just keep it nicely aligned. 15 in. Nice and strong here. Come on, we got this. Nice job. Whew. Beautiful. 15 seconds to go. 10. Come on, you've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew. Nice job, everyone. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right. One more effort in the standing position. The next 5 efforts will be down on the floor again. So we're going to take those palms up, bicep curls, lower, all the way down. Grab your weights. These were a nice little challenge. So I'm going to keep my weights where they were before because I did start to feel that pretty intensely at the end here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, raise. However, for you, if you felt like you could go in a little bit more, these are our second and third opportunities to do that, right? That's why I love getting 3 rounds in, because get that warm-up phase in, that learning phase. We're like, I got some room here today. Good, we're 20 seconds in. Beautiful, nice and tall through the body. Good, you got it. Good, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Excellent job, beautiful, fabulous. Alrighty, so now we've got our supine tricep overhead extensions. We're gonna come down onto the floor, back, down, knees bent, feet flat. Go ahead, make your way slowly down to the floor. Maybe you're taking this with 2 weights, maybe 1. I'm gonna actually go with 2 weights and see how that feels. A little lighter on the weights, but probably a little bit more actually in theory, because it's holding 1 weight with 2 hands. So it's gonna feel maybe a little bit more challenging or a little bit different. All right, let's get ready. Arms up, elbows tuck in. 3, 2, 1, kick it back and lift. Soften your gaze up to the sky. Keep those elbows up. I know you've got this. Beautiful. That's it, you've got it. All right, let's go. Beautiful, 25 seconds in, 20 to go. This is just the right amount. This was actually a good choice. I hope you've also made some good choices for yourself at home as well. Beautiful, keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job, beautiful, fabulous. Woo. That was fun. All right, so 15, 15, 15, 15 seconds regular crunches, 15 seconds crunches of, I call them crunches of fire, and then back to our regular crunches. Let's take our hands behind our head, interlace the fingers, chest is open, spread the shoulder blades out. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. Here we go. Try not to lift and flatten that low back out. It's almost like we're kind of, the body wants to make it easy on us, right? Wants to find that path of least resistance. All right, we're gonna bring it up into our crunches of fire. Here we go, lift, crunches of fire. 15, 14, lift, lift. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, back to crunches in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower back down and lift. So as we lift, if we're lowering and flattening our low back in, we're kind of facilitating that crunch to help it or help our rectus abdominis muscles out. Also puts our pelvis out of alignment. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent work. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead, bring our left knee in towards our chest. So this is a single leg stretch. It's actually a Pilates, beginning part of a Pilates exercise. Taking that right leg long and letting it hover, we're gonna switch. And we're gonna hold this tempo for about 15 seconds. Then we're gonna bring our upper body up, and then we're gonna go into those rotations. Let's pick up that tempo. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, go ahead, hands behind the head, lift, continue to move those legs. Pull those knees in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to go into our rotations in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rotate. Beautiful. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent work. Beautiful. Nice little combined effort there. All right, let's go ahead. Let's bring ourselves up into our seated position. Take a moment to just refigure things out, get the hair organized. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dig our heels in. Spine is gonna be long. Very important that you're tall through the spine. Imagine you had a yardstick behind you, your spine from tailbone to crown, as long as you can make it. Shoulders back, fingers behind the thighs, nice and light touch. Lean back. Maybe you go back as far as you can. Once your arms extend, you let go of the arms. Hold here. Don't let yourself round. This can feel really comfortable, but we're not working the core then. Keep your back long, strengthen the back of the body. Now, let's bring our hands to our heart, knees glued in space, upper body rotations, Russian twists. Here we go. Exhale as you rotate, inhale through center. Beautiful. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Beautiful. Nice job. Nice work. All right, we're going to finish off with our extension portion of our class. So we're going to make our way onto our tummies. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to remember that your core isn't just the six-pack area, right? The core also includes the back of the body. We want to be even, so whenever you're doing this work, you want to make sure you're getting both sides of the coin so that you're nice and straight. That's what we try to keep our bodies tall. All right, so we're going to start off. You can choose to do the swan dive preps with the elbows out to side and you're lifting up. If you're feeling like you're more warmed up and ready to do more of a locust position, let's go ahead and do that. It's up to you. Hands are going to rest at the side. Shoulders are going to roll back. I'm going to start with my upper body. I'm going to add my lower body, and then I'll do doubles, okay? So that'll be 15, 15, 15. Here we go. Shoulders back, gazes down, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Core is on. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and just lift my lower body, just my legs, for 15 seconds. Shoulders are still pulled back. My gaze is down to the floor. My head is hovering. Good work through the glutes here as well. Now I'm going to take it both upper body and lower body. Here we go. Lift and lower. Remember, you don't have to feel like you need to make a smiley face with your body here. Go as far as it feels good and accessible. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Take your hands, press back onto your heels. Woo! Take a little counter stretch. Nice job, everyone. Great. Beautiful. All right, that was round 2. We've got one more round left, and then we are going to be able to give ourselves a little bit of time to stretch at the end here. So let's go ahead and make our way up to standing. Let's take about 45 seconds to get ourselves fixed up, water in our bodies, ready for our last round for today. So maybe you're taking this last effort in the same way you took the second effort, or maybe the same way as you took your first and second effort. Maybe you're dramatically changing it for this third section. It is entirely up to you. Now, I just want you to remember, you are stronger than you think you are, right? We all are. We just have to sometimes take that leap forward. So if you're not sure, if you're questioning whether you should or not, the answer is you should. If you're thinking, I want to go up a little bit on weights, then you should. Don't block yourself off. You can always switch the weights out, right? Remember that. It's always there, okay? All right, let's go ahead. Let's get back into it. Squat, leg circle, squat. All righty, let's get ready. Nice and tall through the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, lift. Beautiful. Sometimes we approach our fitness with cautious curiosity. We look at it and we're wondering, can we? And then we try it, and then we look at ourselves and we're like, yeah, I could have done that. I could have. But I was a little scared. Like with my new change in life. Big decisions, scary decisions. Tough decisions. But sometimes you got to take that leap and you got to just see if it's possible. I look at my fitness every single day like that. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. And you know I've said it, right? We can do hard things. We can. All right, let's get ready. Cactus arms, shoulder presses. All right, bring it up. Come on, one at a time. Don't get too hung up with the number of efforts we're gonna do. Just one moment at a time. Press it up, down. Taking breaks is not a sign of anything other than just taking a break. So if it starts to feel heavy and uncomfortable, take 3, 4 seconds, take a break, come back to it, and remind yourself you've got it. Even with the break, who cares? Keep going. 12. Abs are in, tall body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Beautiful. Excellent work. Excellent. All right, we're going to go into our rows next. Grab your weights. Let's get ourselves settled here. All right. Here we go. Nice and long back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Beautiful. Fantastic. Keep it going. 15 seconds in. You got 30. Don't think too much about it. Keep moving your body. You've got this. Good. You've got it. 15 seconds. 10. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Beautiful. Excellent work. Woo! All right. Let's get ready on that other side. Nice and wide through the stance. Body's long. Lean into it. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Excellent. Come on. Good, you've got it. 20 seconds in already, 25 to go. Make sure your back is long. Don't compromise that form, please. 15 seconds, you've got it. 10, 9, 8. Beautiful, come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Well done, everyone. Beautiful. 2 more in our standing position. No, 1 more in our standing position, and then 5 more on the floor to finish up. And then we've got some stretching coming up. So let's go ahead, get ready for our palms up, bicep curl in, lower back down. All righty, here we go. Shoulders back, palms open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good, 15 seconds, come on. We're there. That's it, nice job. Remember, 1 at a time. 1 breath, 1 movement, keep it going. 15 seconds, focus forward. Don't look back, you've got this. 10, come on, right to the end. That's where magic happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Fantastic, excellent work, excellent. All righty. Oh, all right, we're gonna come down to the floor for our last 5 efforts. We're going in for those tricep overhead extensions. Then we've got 4 core, and then we're gonna go into some nice stretches. So let's bring it down. All righty. So onto the floor. Feet are gonna be flat. Knees are gonna be bent. You could take 1 weight, you could take 2, totally up to you. Arms are outstretched, shoulders are flat, elbows tuck in. Whew. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, down, up. I want you to also notice if you do have 2 single weights in both your arms, just notice with which the cadence both of the arms are working. Is one kind of floating up a little faster than the other? Try to even that pace out. Both efforts, nice and equal. Our body works best in homeostasis, in that balanced state. Good, 12 seconds left. Good, you've got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Excellent job, beautiful, fabulous work. Whew. That's it for the upper body and the lower body. Okay, we've got our core portion, crunches, mini crunches, crunches to finish. 15, 15, 15. Let's go ahead, let's get ready. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, length back of the neck, exhale, lift. Make sure you're breathing, don't hold your breath. 5, we're gonna go into mini crunches. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift and pulse. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to crunches. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Beautiful. Fabulous work. Alrighty. We've got our single leg stretch next. We're going to pull that left knee in towards the chest, lengthen out the right leg, let it hover there. Beautiful. Now let's switch. We're going to pick up that tempo right away. Here we go. 15 seconds. Pull, pull, 1, 2, 1, 2. In 5, we're going to lift up our upper body, hands behind the head. 2, 1, continue to move through the knees and lift and hold. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We're going to go into rotations in 5, 4, 3. Pull that knee in. 2, 1. Here we go. Rotate, rotate. Excellent. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Fantastic, everyone. Beautiful work. Well done. Hey, all right, 90 seconds left on this main set. We've got boats with the Russian twists, and then we're going to finish up with our extension. Then we're going to finish up with some stretches just to kind of get the body nice and lengthened out. All right, heels in, back is long, hands rest behind the thighs. Make sure you're nice and tall and shoulders are rolled back. Finding those sits bones, very important. You could feel that bit of bony bit touching down to the ground, so moving the flesh over a little bit is always nice. All right, long through the body. Here we go, shoulders pull back, lean back as far as you can go. You start to feel that initial core engagement as you start to lean back. Shoulders square, hold here. Release the hands if you can. If you need that feather touch just to hold yourself up again, do it, it's okay. Maybe you hold it out for 5 and then lower it back down. It's up to you. All right, 5 seconds, hands at heart center, rotations. Here we go, bring it in. 3, 2, 1, exhale, rotate. Inhale through center, exhale. Nice and steady pace here. Don't rush it, don't move in through that pelvis. So tall through the spine. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Woo! Nice job, beautiful. So definitely strengthening those hip flexors as well, because given the position that we're in, but we're definitely working that core as well. All right, we're gonna finish up with our extension. If we're doing swan dive prep, arms are out in goalpost arms. If we're doing the upper body for 15, lower body for 15, then double for our locust. Follow along with me, that's what I'm gonna be doing. You could choose swan dive if you prefer. All right, here we go, bring ourselves down onto our tummies. This is our last effort for 45 seconds. Gaze is down to the floor. No matter what you're doing, whether you're doing swan dive or not, gaze is down. All right, shoulders roll back. Here we go, upper body only, inhale, lift. Don't try to strain, keep the legs down. Beautiful, 7 seconds left. Hands are resting above the floor. They're reaching out, shoulders pull back. 3, we're gonna do lower body. 2, 1, and bring it back down, hover, lift, lower, lift, lower. Good, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both upper body and lower body, lift, lower. You've got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Woo! Beautiful, everyone. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little counter stretch in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together. Let's just hang out here for a few breaths. Let's take a couple of deep celebratory breaths in and out. Sigh it out, release any tension in the back of the body. You did such a fantastic job today. You should be very proud of yourself. And I know that really the biggest challenge is just getting ourselves here. So be proud that you showed up. All right, let's go ahead and make our way into a standing position. So however you want to do that, maybe you transition through a downward dog. Come up to standing. Ooh, nice job. All right, let's shake that out. All right, so we're gonna start with a little hip extension, a little hip opener. So let's take a high lunge here. And we're just gonna go in feet face forward, left knee is forward, doesn't matter if you're doing left or right. We're gonna press back through that right heel, open up into that right hip. Tall through the spine here, gaze is forward. Now, if you'd like to get a little bit more into that psoas, which is that long muscle that runs in the front, reach that top arm, that right arm, and then lean over. Now, if you're doing the left side, you're gonna do the left arm. And it's a gentle lean, but don't lean your hips over, keep your hips stuck in space. It's gonna give your psoas a nice little stretch. Beautiful, come back through center and release. Go ahead, take your right foot forward, left foot back. Feet down to the floor. You're gonna bend into that front knee. Open up that hip. Beautiful. Maybe your balance is a little wibbly. I feel a little wibbly on this side. Find something to focus on. Press down through that back hip, bend into that front knee. Beautiful. Take that left arm up if you'd like to. Nice and tall here. Then lean over. Nice little lateral bend. Fantastic. Come back through center and release. Good. Nice job. Shake that off. Good. Let's go ahead and do a little quad stretch. So maybe taking a hand to the wall, right hand, right foot, pull it back. Heel comes in, body is long. Track your knees, please. You don't want your foot out here. Not really effective on giving that quad a stretch. The lower you can bring the knee down so that it's aligned with the opposite knee, the more you're going to be able to open up the hip and also get into that quadricep. The deeper you can bring that heel in, the more you're going to open the front body. Now, if I'm leaning in, I'm not going to get that same effect. So I want to be tall through the spine and make sure my core is engaged. Good, nice job. You know, a lot of it is just the small tweaks. And back when I was working with individuals in person, and you get to have that kind of sensory connection in person, which is a little different. Obviously, we don't have that same idea, but the cues are the same. So it's where you need to tap into your body to kind of cue into that space. So whether you were in person or virtual, I'd be giving you the same cues. It's a little different because I can see their body in person, but you know your body. So first find that long body, draw the knees, track them, pull down through that knee that's being kind of stretched here, not the knee, but the quad. You imagine that knee coming down. That's going to give you that little bit extra. Beautiful. And release. Nice job. Shake it off. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead, take that right foot forward, kickstand it, heels in the ground, toes up, kick the hips back. Get right to that point where you start to feel the hamstrings tickle a little bit. Nice job. Go ahead, press into that left foot, kickstand the left foot out, bend into the right knee, lean back, relax the knee, try not to strain. Beautiful. Press into that right foot, lengthen out the spine, shake it off. Excellent work. All right, let's go ahead and give our shoulders a stretch. Nice and tall. Right hand across the chest, left hand hooks on. Give that shoulder a nice little stretch. We definitely did some work on the shoulders today. Excellent. And then go ahead and release. Other side. Nice job. And release. Shake it off. Beautiful. Let's do one more chest expansion. Reach the hands behind you, either interlacing the fingers or resting the hands at the hips. Beautiful. Release the hands forward, interlace the fingers, press them away, drop the chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Good. Good. Release the hands, lift the neck. Let's go ahead and take a nice big inhale and exhale to close today off. When you're ready, sweep those arms, bend into those knees, extend the body as tall and long as you can. Exhale, meet with your hands at your heart center and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me today. From my heart to yours, I appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again this week. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.